What is going on, guys? We are back with another Madden 20 video, and today we are here with part 2 of the West Coast offensive ebook. And once again, one of the best offenses in the game. In part 1, I asked for 10 likes. You guys were able to get that in a day, so thank you very much. Once we get 10 likes on this video, I will drop part 3 as well. So this way you will have a full offensive scheme. In part 1, we came up with a dynamic start to your scheme right there with how to beat cover 2 and cover 3, including 2 one-play touchdowns. So you guys have a very high-powered offensive potential, but obviously you need more firepower, baby. You can't just rely on like 4 plays to beat your opponent. So we got more firepower in this one, and we're gonna go over how to beat cover 4 and man coverage. So let's start off with cover 4 here. We went over a lot of gun bunch. That was literally everything we went over. And in case you couldn't tell, I really like gun bunch. So we're gonna go over 2 more plays in that today, and then 2 plays in another formation I'll show you. But the first play I wanna go over is this wide receiver post. And then we're gonna focus on 2 types of cover 4s today. Cover 4 quarters, and then this cover 4 drop. So let's start out with cover 4 drop. With cover 4 beaters, you want to look for like really deep routes like that one that Tyreek Hill's on. You want to have your fastest receiver run that route. You want them to create separation. Cover 4, they just kind of go back. They kind of look at everything that's in front of them. But little do they know, you got freaking Tyreek Hill running up and making that post. I wonder if that's what he did when he broke his kid arm. Just snuck up on him and broke it. I don't know. Anyways, that's the route you're looking for. It's going to be able to get behind these deep safeties. So let's run it real quick. I like a double team here, and I like to slide my protection to the right. I like to be able to get outside. Just makes for a nice, easier throw.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Just kidding. Alright. We got 3 guys on him. Cool. And then you just got to pass lead it up. Tyreek Hill's too fast. You got enough separation, you're able to walk into the end zone very easily. It's a nice one-play touchdown. We'll go over it maybe like 2 more times here. Just double team and slide your protection to the outside. The double team mechanic is one of the better things they've had this game, and we are sacked again. That's the one that bad thing about these one-play touchdowns, especially these cover 4 beaters, is because they have to go so far. 1, you have to have a quarterback with a very strong arm. And 2, you have to have a ton of time in the pocket to actually get this off. So I'll go over it one more time here. We're able to get outside, pass lead, and then I like to just kind of cut that guy off a little bit. Just create a little bit more separation. That's just my personal preference. But even if you don't swerve catch him, you can still make this play work. So let's try it one more time here. He'll get behind this defense, and he's just able to walk into the end zone very easily. So that's how you can just beat regular cover 4. Absolutely kills it, especially when you got somebody like Tyreek Hill who's able to beat the coverage worse than he beat his son. Alright, I gotta stop with these jokes. Going too far. Alright, drop a pity like if you laughed. We're gonna come out and cover 4 quarters now. Cover 4 quarters plays like, it's weird, it plays like a little bit of a like man defense. So one thing I like to do is I like to put R1 on a hitch here, and let's say nobody is open, okay? Nobody is open. He's on a linebacker right now. We're just going to flip the analog stick to the right. He's able to get easy separation because, once again, he's on a linebacker. It's wide receiver on linebacker. You tell me who's going to be able to outrun who to the sideline. It's just a way if nobody's open. It's cover 4. You should have a little bit more time than you usually would, unless you got my blocking ability. But even if we throw it right away, he's just able to create just enough separation to pick up a few yards. But this is a play that if there's literally nothing open that you want to run. Nothing is open. Nothing is open. We'll come outside. We'll come outside. Boom. We throw it last second. He's able to at least pick up a few yards. So it's a nice little security blanket to have. But first, this cover 4 quarters, the route you're looking at is this circle. Look how wide open this route gets here. And it's just money every single time. It works almost every single time. The linebacker will kind of run with him. But one, like I said, it's wide receiver on middle linebacker. He's just too fast, can't keep up with the wide receiver, so he's able to get there, and he just kind of stops for whatever reason. So the one way you're going to be able to beat this is if you do that. So one way you're going to be able to beat it is if your opponent uses it, we'll just move him up a little bit, and that's another thing you can do. If he's staying covered a little bit longer than you like, flick the right analog stick up, and you'll head upfield, and then just kind of try to throw it towards the sideline, and it's just a nice way to pick up a good chunk of yards right there. All right. Oh. But he stops a little bit, we're able to create enough separation, and he's just wide open. But if they, like I said, the one way to beat it is if they use it, and that's where this little hitch route comes in handy. Really frees up one of the sidelines. You move them over, you got plenty of room right there. So it works really well right there. Now we are going to go into another cover 4 beater, and this play is going to actually be out a bunch for once, and it's going to be gun tight slots. We're going to run this PX Clown. PX Clown, all right? Antonio Brown, PA Clown. No, bad joke. We're going to go PAX Clown. And then we're going to come out, let's come out and cover 4 quarters this time again. So this is what it looks like right here. What I want to do is I like to put Kelsey on a little bit of a zig, block the running back because play actions are irrelevant, and then watch what this little post route on the right does. It takes so long to develop. I'm sacked before he even breaks off the route. So we got to make that quicker. One way to do that is you go to your hot routes and you smart route him. That's going to be R1 on PS4, and now look how much quicker that route's going to be. It's going to give you more time to actually be able to get that ball off, and then we need to create separation from linebackers, so we're going to streak Tyreek Hill there, and once again, put Kelsey in a zig and block the running back. So watch circle though. Look at how wide open circle gets on this play. With quarters, everyone is focused on that little post route and the streak right there, that it just frees up this little like mini post route towards the inside, I guess, and it just makes it wide open every single time. Like, it's not even close. Look at that. Every single time they run cover 4 quarters, it's just wide open. It's actually crazy. We're gonna do it one more time to show you guys. Oh man, I messed up. What else is new? My entire life's a mess up. Oh my god, I hate everything. Alright, so we're gonna go over everything again, just so you guys can get a visual. This is what it looks like. And once again, we're gonna have circle wide open. You're able to catch it, turn upfield, and still gain like 20 yards after the catch. So that is a great way to beat cover 4 quarters right there. Now we just got regular cover 4 to go into. Obviously, you have the one play touchdown. If you have the option, if you see they're coming in cover 4 drop, and you have the option, obviously, come on wide receiver post. Take the top off, make them have to come out of it. So we're going to come on PAX Clown, concept, cover 4, won't come drop. Obviously, if you know they're coming out on something like this, and you have the opportunity, get the touchdown, get it. But some people fail to realize one play touchdowns may work like once or twice a game, because your opponent's going to adjust. Eventually, they're going to play these corners back, or they're going to have the deep safeties play back more and try to take away that post route. So we're in the same play right here, and we're going to do the exact same setup. Circle's going to be able to get open on this a little bit here. If you roll outside, we're able to get circle still. We're able to pick up a nice like 10 to 15 yard gain there. It's really nice. It still works. That route's just really good for cover 4. It's just a good route in general. So we'll do it one more time. Get outside, and we'll get it and turn upfield, get a nice gain out of it. But you also have the option to hit that little post route right there, which is why it's really nice that you have that smart route and you can make it like it's a little quick. It just kind of ends up in a very open part of the field, I guess is the best way to describe it. You get in a really nice spot of the field where you're able to throw it, where you're able to possession catch it and just get a nice gain right there. See if we can get it. It just takes time getting used to the throw. See there? We're able to get it. I like to low ball it just to make sure I don't pass lead it too deep. If you pass lead it too deep, it has a really good chance of getting picked. So I low ball it a lot. There we go. So I'll lowball that ball a lot. Once he gets right by that linebacker, that's when you want to throw it. So this is one that you definitely need to come in and practice it. Show you one now. We throw it right when he got past that linebacker. We're able to throw it. We just end up in a really nice spot in the middle of the entire defense. And this is without them playing back to take away that deep post. Right now, if we want to, we could run that deep post, the wide receiver post that we showed last play, and get a nice easy touchdown. So let's say, like in the defense mind, they're going to want to take away that. They're going to want to play these safeties a little bit back. So that's going to give you even more room to run this little post route. Hopefully this all makes sense. I feel like I'm doing a bad job explaining it, but you want to throw it right when he gets to linebacker, and sometimes if you're under pressure and you try lowballing it, you'll get a terrible throw animation like that, which sucks because he was open and I felt like we made a very good timing throw. You really got to step up in the pocket. And you can't do that when your line allows like a million people to block. But hopefully you guys got just how to make this play. We'll go over it one more time. This is set up again. Once he gets past that linebacker is when you're looking to throw it. Now we're able to get in a very nice spot in the middle of the defense between like 8 different guys. So that is another way to beat cover 4. So you got 2 ways to beat cover 4. One play touchdown, but like I said, it's a 1 play touchdown. It's not going to work every single time. Might work once, might work 2, might work 3 times if you're playing the worst man player in the world. So eventually you got to find other cover 4 beaters that can come out and get you a good amount of yards. Next, we're going to go into man. And this is going to be out of gun bunch again. And it's verticals. If you've seen any of my other ebooks, I love this play versus man. When it comes to man coverage, you're looking for a nice little route that kind of gives a little sharp turn, like that outside route right here. We'll show you in a sec. And we're going to come out in just a cover 2 man. And see that little sharp route that circles on, kind of goes towards sideline, then takes a nice cut up field. Nice cut up field. Basically, you want to find routes that have like nice cuts like that. So I'll show you. One way to do that is zigs. Zigs work really good versus man. He'll cut in, boom, separation. Just routes like that. Routes that have very nice little sharp cuts, I guess is the best way to put it. But this route has a lot of good potential. Basically, you want to move him to the outside just to kind of get him more separation and see how much he's able to kind of just get upfield. He's able to beat him. He actually had a really bad beat off the line of scrimmage, so that was a lot closer than what it usually is. We'll move him up, and he just absolutely torches them. And you can possession catch it, get a nice, really good gain right there versus man coverage. But like I said, a million ways to beat man. Zigs is another good one. I love running zigs. Get into that in the next play. But sometimes, if they're coming out and cover 2 man like this, they like to user one of those safeties. So if he comes up with that safety right there, you're going to have a one-on-one touchdown right here. It's just going to be able to catch it and beat it, and that safety's not going to be there. No way the corner is going to be able to catch up. You'd have a walk-in touchdown. So we'll go over it one more time. It's just a nice way to beat man. That route just absolutely destroys that outside corner, and you're able to get a very good chunk of yards right there. We got one more man play, and I feel like we're just going back and forth between formations. I probably could have organized this a lot better, but this is back in this gun tight slots where that PAX clown is. We're going to go bench swap. So this is going to be focused versus man blitzes. It's Madden 20. We all have seen it. We all know how the game plays. It's a run meta, and it's also a blitz meta. So you are going to see a ton of blitzes and a lot of runs. I'll get over running formations probably in the next video. But for this one specifically, we're going to focus on the blitz. You know the blitz is coming, let's say. Basically, you're going to want to max protect. You're going to want to put X on a streak. You're going to want to put circle and a zig. Because like I said, zigs kill man. We know it's a man defense. And you're going to move him over. Hike right away, basically. And he's going to end up coming in as a blocker, and it's just going to give you that extra time to pick up at that blitz, able to roll outside and hit that zig route and kind of churn upfield and get a nice gain right there. That's one thing that I like to do. Once again, hike it right when he's by the right tackle, and we got terrible animation there where he blocked absolutely no one, and that's what sucks. Like I said, you got to make sure you hike it right away, like right when he's at the foot of the guy, so this way he can protect the guy on the outside, which we could use. See, we get at least some blocking right there, and we're able to hit that zig right there and kind of turn upfield, get a nice game. But that's not the only route that really works well versus this man blitz right here. This route that Tyreek Hill's on is going to absolutely kill it too. We'll hike it right away, and boom, we got Tyreek Hill wide open. Can turn upfield, get a nice game. So you got two really good man-beating routes on this. I just kind of like Brandon and Kelsey having the extra blocker and being able to kind of get outside right away if I know it's a blitz. And we accidentally messed up. I forgot to put him on a zig, but we're the freaking GOAT, so we completed it anyway. We want to hike this right when he's at that left tackle's foot, right tackle's foot, like right there. Might have waited too late. He picks up a little bit of a block. It helps us, gives us more time, and we're able to kind of go outside and hit that zig route and have him turn upfield. We won't do anything here. And then you also got Tyreek Hill. I mean, it's freaking Tyreek Hill. You catch him in open space. Why is the coach? Dude, I just took out that freaking coach. Okay. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Part 2 of the West Coast offensive ebook. If you didn't see part 1, go watch that. We go over how to beat cover 2 and cover 3. Now you know how to beat man defense, cover 2 man, man blitzes, and cover 4, plus cover 4 and cover 3. You have 3 one-play touchdowns too. It's a lot of firepower in an offense, boys. Definitely go out and practice some of these. You definitely have enough to where you can go into games, pick up a ton of wins. I'm loving this playbook. Let me know if you guys are too. Once this gets to 10 likes, I will drop part 3, final setup of the basically ebook. They'll kind of give you a full offensive scheme. But if you guys are liking this, if you guys are liking when I do videos like this of ebooks, let me know in the comment section. Once again, 10 likes, I'll drop part 3. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Peace.